an invisible force is changing the U.S. landscape and the way entrepreneurs power their enterprises. Wind.
I think this is manufacturing of the future because it's an industry of the future. Looking for alternative sources of energy is now going forward with some seriousness. And, I think wind energy is a tremendous alternative.
Wind is fueling new businesses, creating new jobs, and it's still in its infancy as a power source. According to the U.S. Department of Energy, the United States is the fastest growing wind power market in the world. The U.S. wind energy industry installed 5,244 megawatts of power, expanding the nation's total generating capacity by 45% in 2007 alone. With increasing demands for alternative and renewable energy sources, one legendary entrepreneur is calling on small and mid-sized companies to do their part to meet the challenge.
And we're importing almost 70% of our oil. That is totally unacceptable, and it's dangerous for the country. And I had a plan to how we could reduce that by a third.
Pickens, a veteran oil and gas entrepreneur, is putting millions behind the power of wind. He cites a Stanford University study finding there's enough wind power worldwide to satisfy global demand 7 times over, even if only 20% of wind power could be captured. Pickens' first wind facility is based in Texas. He says building wind facilities in the corridor that stretches from the Texas Panhandle to North Dakota could produce 20% of the electricity for the United States at a cost of $1 trillion. It would take another $200 billion to build the capacity to transmit that energy to cities and towns. But it's a one-time cost. And compared to the $700 billion the U.S. spends on foreign oil every year, Pickens says it's a bargain. He's calling on other business owners to help him harness the wind.
You can go to PickensPlan.com website, and you'll get all the information there that you need. But if it's short of information, just ask for it. We can get you more. But we've signed up thousands and thousands of people with us on this idea, and we need an army of people if we're going to influence anything to happen in Washington. And I appreciate your help.
Business owners don't need to build a wind farm to get involved. Big box retailers have begun selling wind turbines because many states have the potential for reliable wind power generation. There are a number of incentives and investment tax credits for entrepreneurs interested in renewable energy. Extension of tax credits to the year 2016 are expected to encourage more business owners to get involved. Wind is creating thousands of new jobs for Americans.
What we are doing is we are creating manufacturing jobs that are contributing positively to the environment, not only from an economic perspective, but also from a climate. And since we are the leader in the industry, we feel like we are making a difference. Today, wind is only a small portion of total energy consumption in the U.S., 1.2% of all the energy we consume. But the DOE report says in the next several years, by 2030, 20% will come from wind. That's almost a 20x growth.
In 2008, California led the nation in wind power development, with Texas coming in a close second. From New York to Colorado, there are many other states that have powerful potential for harnessing the wind. I'm Danita Blackwood, reporting for SPTV.com. Small business is our only business.